Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of The Food Review Guy. I am Christian, your host or whatever you would like to say about it. Listen, I am really excited for this one. We're doing something a little different today. As you can see, we're in my room right now with the backdrops and all that sort of thing. We're going to be trying a little bit of a different path tonight in terms of the review. We are reviewing food, so don't go anywhere. We are trying and reviewing Smokin Jacks barbecue in Brown Deer, Wisconsin. Listen, I'm just going to keep it real. I thought of this idea a little bit earlier, and I was just sitting there like, what if, I often think, people can go into a restaurant and have a 3-course meal. Most people don't, right? Most people just go and grab what they need and leave. And some people take out, some people sit there and whatever. But I found that a lot of people tend to take out. So I wanted to try that. I wanted to see if there was any sort of difference with the quality of food that people get when they sit down and then the quality of food that people get when they take out. And I thought that this was a very important thing to cover. And with barbecue, it's very hit or miss. It's either done right or it's done not right. Full disclosure, I have had this place before. I love it. So I'm expecting really good things here. I have my list of prices from the menu and all of that sort of thing. Got my takeout bag right here. Can't wait for this, and let's dive on in. Smokin Jacks Barbecue in Brown Deer, Wisconsin. Okay, so the first thing we have here is the homemade lemonade for $4. Okay, so homemade lemonade for $4, not outrageously priced at all, especially if they're making it handcrafted. This is it right here. I know you already saw a picture of it there, but we're going to go ahead and give it a try. Here we go. I've had it several times before, but it's very good. It is a little sugary on the sugary side, so if you aren't into like more sugary lemonades, then maybe this isn't your thing. This has got great flavor though. Great flavor. I love there is that bitterness, and that acidity from the lemon there. As you guys can see, it's kind of like, it's not like normal lemonade color. Like it's actually kind of got like a pinkish hue in person. Yeah, really good. Again, like I said, a little sugary, but other than that, it's a really good drink. And for $4, I mean, like, I'm totally happy with it. All right, so after finishing the lemonade, really good, we are going to move on right now with our next dish that we're going to try. This is one of their sides, so I got a side as well to give that a full review. You'll see a picture of it right now. This is the cornbread for $3. Okay, cornbread for $3. And first, and you just saw a picture of it. Guys, like, this is a pretty big thing of cornbread. Like, this is my hand here, right? And the cornbread is like, it's a pretty decent size. Let's give it a try here. First of all, huge plus, it ain't dry. So it's very moist. I think a huge thing with cornbread is that it can be too dry. And it's like you're kind of eating sawdust then. This isn't like that. This is good. I wish, excuse me, there was a little bit more of a pronounced flavor. It's not bad, but I've had cornbread where I've taken a bite into it. It's been very moist. And you just immediately are like, yep, this is cornbread. The texture is correct, and you guys can see the inside of it there. The texture is correct, guys. Texture is correct. But the flavor is just, let me try one more bite. Maybe it's an off bite. maybe a little bit more sweet. Maybe that's it. Um, you know, would I get it again? I don't know. I don't think that you have to get it. Um, but you know, this whole thing is does the quality go down with takeout? The lemonade, I would say absolutely not. The lemonade's great. The cornbread, I'd say no. I don't think that there's going to be a high quality difference between this and the restaurant version where you sit down. You know, this is really good, but I mean, I don't know. That's me. A lot of people might be like, okay, what does it really taste like? I just wish it was a little bit more of a pronounced sweetness to it. You know, a little bit more sweet, I think, would be awesome. You know, when you get that cornbread bite, that authentic cornbread, you're like, yep, I know exactly what this is. And this to me is just a little bit like I can't really tell. If somebody handed that to me, like, first of all, by the looks of it, right, it kind of just looks like a biscuit, right? But it's cornbread, and like, don't get me wrong, this is good. It's just not like amazing. Would I recommend it? It's up to you. If you like cornbread and you want to try it, then I say go for it. If you're not a cornbread guy and you wanted to get your kind of socks blown off by it, I would say you're not gonna. So just skip it and get another side. But cornbread overall, not bad at all, but also like not incredibly amazing. So I'm really looking forward to these. I see them right here. They're sitting right here. I'm really looking forward to the next two items that we're going to be trying. One of them being one of my favorites. So we'll see you very, very shortly. All right, so for my first dish, I'm actually going to be trying, it's the one I'm most excited for. We will be trying the beef brisket. This one's a little bit expensive for $17.99 to start out. Okay, so how it works is you can buy it as a half pound or you can buy a full pound. I only bought a half pound because there's no way I can eat more than this. I don't even normally finish this portion. Anyways, I have to save some for later. And that already, so a half pound is $17.99. The full pound is obviously a lot more expensive than that. I believe it's somewhere around 30, but I'm not sure. I would have to double check. But the half pound of brisket is $17.99. Now, I pulled it out, and it seems like there's almost like this wet rub on it, and it's never been that way before with when I've ordered it. So I kind of lightly just brushed it with my fingers. It could be just like the grease and stuff from it, all that stuff, but it kind of comes out like that. If you see that, I know that kind of looks maybe not very appealing, but you know, it's great. This is really, really good. And you also might have saw, or right now you'll see, I like this place so much, I bought my own competition glaze bottle. You know, honestly, I haven't even opened it. I just love the way it looks. You'll see it already probably. But listen, we're going to try this right now. You know, with brisket here, I'm just going to demonstrate something really quick. Okay, here it is. Here's the slice of the brisket, a little bit up close. You can see that bark on there. The bark looks pretty good today. Okay, I've had this place a couple times, and sometimes the bark hasn't looked the best. It also doesn't look like it's like dry, so that's good. So it looks like it's gonna fall apart in my mouth, which is what we're hoping for. I want to try this. Look at this. You can see kind of like, I don't know if the camera really shows it that well. There you go. You see the smoke ring on that, and you can. It's even more prominent in person. The bark is exceptional. It's not dry. I think that piece was just a little weird. Let's go ahead and try this piece. Big bite. Hands down, the best brisket in the area. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I've had the brisket from neighboring places, and every time I get it from neighboring places, it's dried out, and it's like biting on some shoe leather. This is not. just the amount that the fat is rendered perfectly. And I can't stop eating this. I normally just show you guys a couple bites, but this is just exceptional. I'm not gonna eat this whole thing, by the way. I'm just gonna eat this little part. That rub, dude. It's unbeatable. In this area, at least. I mean, I can't think of a place around here. Now, I will say I have not tried Mission Barbecue yet, which is a veteran-owned place. If you would like me to go check that out, tell me down below. I mean, it's exceptional. The brisket's amazing. I'm gonna keep eating this because it's so freaking good. But I mean, oh man, and we still have one more meat to try. But brisket gets an A+ for me. I love this. Hey everyone, Future Christian here. I'm interrupting this part of the video because I just got to be honest with you guys. I did not really like the footage that I got for the second meat that I tried. For everyone's kind of full-on disclosure, it was rib tips. And, you know, to make a very long story short, because I kind of rambled on a little too much, they weren't very good. And my suggestion to the restaurant would be to replace them with burnt ends because I think burnt ends are a lot better. Unfortunately, this did get rid of like a little gag that I had with Alexa, I think. So, you know, unfortunately, that footage is lost. If you would like that to be like uploaded in a blooper reel, maybe in the future, I can definitely post that on like TikTok or Instagram. But I just wanted to really be like totally transparent with you guys that, you know, the footage just wasn't to my quality that I liked. So we are going to be bypassing that segment of the video, but please know the rib tips were very unremarkable. They weren't very good, and we're going to skip right to the last item that we're going to try right now. Okay, so the last item that we are trying today is the rum cake for $8. I gotta say, for $8, you get a lot of cake here. I mean, you get 3 huge slices that, like, I'm definitely not gonna be able to finish by myself. And if it went anything like it did last time, I probably won't even barely finish one bite. As you guys know, I do not consume any alcohol. And if you didn't know that, well, there you go. But this is the rum cake. I thought, oh my gosh, I have to get this because I told the story in Bonefish that I thought that the alcohol was cooked down in the rum cake. It was not last time. I took a bite. I'm like, yeah, no, I can't finish that. And you know, I will say, I know that people will be like, okay, you're full of it or whatever, but I gotta say something. I don't drink, and I never have, and I probably never will. It's never been something I've been interested in. This rum cake here, I took a bite out of it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna start feeling woozy pretty much. I mean, like, it was loaded, it felt. So we're gonna go ahead and try this right here. You know, whatever, man. The things I do for you guys, right? Give myself a drunk cake. No, seriously, we're not gonna do that though. We're not gonna do any of that. Here we go. It's a lot different than last time, bro. I could be wrong. Let me take another bite here. I'm trying to identify if they actually cooked it down this time. You know what? The bottoms were the worst part. I have a bottom piece right here. It's not nearly as bad with the alcohol. I would say barely even taste it. Okay, so this begs the question for a minute. Hang on. What the heck was that guy on the last time who made this when I was almost... I was flabbergasted at the fact that I took a bite out of a cake and it felt like I was drinking a cocktail. And like it tastes normal now. You can get a teeny hint of it. Not bad. You can get a teeny hint of it. And it does, on the back of your tongue, it's a little bit of that, you know, kind of that warmth. Dude, this is great. You know, I don't drink alcohol, but and I think that they actually cooked it down this time. I think they actually cooked it out. I think the dude last time was like, okay, we forgot the alcohol. Let's pour some on the bottom of the bowl and then soak the cake in. I mean, that's like, that's what it felt like. Seriously, no joke, not to be dramatic or anything. One more weird bite. Just kidding. No, I can't. I can't judge something wrongly if there's nothing wrong with it. That's great, and you get a little bit of that flavor from it, but not the alcohol. You get the actual flavor derived from the rum. The alcohol seems to be cooked out. That's really, really good. And listen, here's the thing here. Like, I totally thought I was going to hate that. And I actually got it because I was like, okay, let's get something that I know is going to overload. And, you know, we can kind of poke fun at it a little bit. But I mean, like, no, I'm not. Because this is an honesty first channel. That cake is good. And, you know, everything that we tried here today was really, really good. You know, I don't know like what else to really say about everything. I mean, the brisket was excellent. The weird rib tips were a little much, and I'm never going to be getting them again. I would just recommend you skip them. And if someone that works at Smokin Jacks is watching, you know, you guys have an amazing restaurant. I've had this several times. The one thing I would say is get burnt ends on the menu, and maybe you do and I didn't see it online, but get the burnt ends on the menu, take off the rib tips. I think that your sales would skyrocket, but that's just me. But yeah, I mean, final thoughts coming your way, but man, that cake was pretty good. All right, so final thoughts, everyone. You know, for my total here today, I will say, because I did order one other thing, and that's not for me. So I can't really include that in the total. And also, I do believe that we forgot an item, or they forgot an item on the menu. I ordered one piece of the Texas toast, which is basically just a piece of white bread. I was going to review that for you guys. I normally like that. It's basic, but I was going to review it. They forgot it. Which is no big deal. You know, it's not like it was an essential thing anyway. So I guess we'll take that out. So I mean, really the total with the rum cake and the lemonade together, you know, around $12 there. You know, 13 from the rib tips. You know, 18 for the brisket. That's a little bit, you know. So I mean, you're looking at kind of a hefty price for one person if you eat here. But again, I tried multiple things. You don't have to. Go check out Smokin Jacks. It's a wonderful establishment located in Brown Deer or Milwaukee, but I order from the Brown Deer location, and it's been this great. However many times I've had it, I've never had a bad meal with Smokin Jacks in Brown Deer. So with that being said, go support them. Amazing business. And with that being said, guys, stay blessed. And I do have a very important announcement coming up about some new content that will be coming your way in a few short weeks. So with that being said, again, stay blessed, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a good one. Are these the outtakes? Maybe. Maybe. Eating that brisket. Come on, man. Just not real. Oh my gosh.
so good.